You know, sometimes it feels like I have lived my life in two halves. You have the first 45 years of my life before the flooding with Hurricane Harvey. And then you've had these past few years since. And these past few years do feel like a lifetime. You know, a while back, a guy commented on one of my videos and he said, "You know, Lester, you always talk about how Hurricane Harvey, took so much away from you and how it made you sick and all the stuff that you lost." He went on to say, he goes, "But if you ask me," he goes, "it seems like you're doing better now than you ever were before." I wasn't upset with the comment. The comment did not upset me. But it did make me think. It put me to thinking. And so here we are on the fourth year, the Hurricane Harvey anniversary, if you will. And instead of me showing the typical flood and the house destroyed and all the dead animals and that side of the story, I'd rather focus on the one comment, that one comment that has made me think so much about my two lives. You guys enjoy. So anyone that saw the homecoming video there at the Harvey flood, you've already seen the things that I lost. Fine, the house, the vehicle, the farm equipment, the tractor, mower, all my fences, my kids' possessions, and of course those animals. So many amazing personalities that you guys will never get to know. Had to end some friendships, some relationships. But in making this video, I've tried to focus more on what the fella said and look at all the amazing things that have happened since that flood. You know, all of the new babies and the animals that we've been able to rescue and those we can offer a forever home to, all of their amazing personalities and getting to know them and the life that they bring to this farm. Let's talk about friendships. The number of people who have supported this farm and supported me in my rebuilding efforts. Those that have helped get the ponds dug, built the berms, so in case this ever happens again, the animals have a safe place to go. When they've been able to rebuild the little barn dominium and get it to where I needed it to be until we got the house, financed the truck, tractor. Think about the social media. 1.5 million, 1.5 million new friends. People that, many of which are there every day, through every video. I had a chance to meet and hang out with Bear Grylls. I know that I've become a better man in this process. I know I'm a whole lot better partner to Jamie than I probably was to Ellie or Lex's mom. I was a whole lot better teacher than I was before the hurricane. I began to kind of take my kids and think about the rock bottoms that they're going through. I was a lot more empathetic to their situations, knowing that sometimes, the classroom might have been their escape from home or from all the different things that they deal with on a daily basis. Their own rock bottoms. I feel like I'm a lot better parent. I take time to enjoy my kids. I think, if anything, the neatest thing about all of this is the life lesson that we can all take from it, which is what we made the motto of our page, because we're all survivors of something. And it's true. You know, whereas I had to overcome the adversity of losing so much, many of you who follow the page in your lives are also dealing with some type of adverse situation with your health, relationships, finances, losing a loved one, abuse, neglect, abandonment. I tell you. So I don't know. You take what the fella said and you break it all down. And it's not like you can put it on a T-chart to decide if you were better off before or after. The social media has helped a whole lot in dealing with my depression, finally giving me a place to voice it.
There's my pretty baby, sweet love.
I feel bad for her. She's still not herself. She has just not got herself. She just can't seem to. She's still thinking about Bam Bam. Having so many folks who understand. Finally, for the first time in my life, there was someone who would listen and who could understand. You still miss those things, though. You still miss the keepsakes that I lost in the flood. I think back to the things that I kept in my special place. Those old love letters. Yes, even guys have love letters. We used to write back in the old days. Y'all remember that? I also had my kids. You know, I was their tooth fairy, so I had their teeth. I always kept their teeth. I don't know why. I kept locks of their hair from their first haircuts. Oh, and the photos. I lost so many pictures and videos that were either hard copied or on my hard drive of my desktop computer. So I don't know. I didn't reply to the guy's comment then, and I don't guess that this right now is a reply either. But I do feel like I've had two lives. I've already lived one, and now I'm living my second. And it's weird the way a life-changing event can do that to you. I'm looking around the world. There's a lot of bad things going on. You got the pandemic that's affected so many millions and millions of people worldwide. You got this mess in Afghanistan right now where good people are dying. You have natural disasters happening all over. So I'm not alone. This year marks my anniversary, but I know that every day of the rest of our lives will mark something for most of you. I want to thank you guys for loving and supporting me and being there for me through my ups and my downs, especially my downs. Thank you for accepting me with all of my flaws and shortcomings. Thank you for loving these babies and trusting that we're trying to do our best for them. We may not always agree on what's best, and just know it's a work in progress. But at the end of the day, I'm convinced that the babies that are here now are having a better life than the one that we rescued them from. They're living their best lives. And it's thanks to so many of you. From those that send the gifts and goodies, to those who financially support the page, to those that support and encourage us by your comments and by your letters, by liking and sharing a video, even watching the darn thing when the ads pop up. I'm a survivor sanctuary because we're all survivors of something. It wouldn't be possible without you all.